Sinatra Says has his Tucker Carlson, and I'll have my Rich Zeoli. So let's check out this clip, which is, I guess, a interview or debate, or I really can't tell what it is because it's neither of them.
Glop! All right, New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand announcing her 2020 presidential run.
And who is this? The 25th person to run against Trump? I just swear, I can't keep track of these people that keep popping up. Hang on, guys. I'm going to see more about this Kirsten Gillibrand person.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, now I'm pissed.
Talk radio panel with us. Ari Aronson up in New Hampshire, Rich Zeoli. Arnie, first to you.
Anybody catch that? Let's go back and watch it again.
With us, Ari Aronson up in New Hampshire, Rich Zeoli. Arnie, first to you.
Did you get it now? Did you see how Rich Zeoli didn't really get much of a decent introduction aside from the old lady cosplaying as Moe from the Three Stooges? Allow me to give you a proper introduction. This is Rich Zeoli. He's a radio talk show host on AM radio 1210 WPHT in Philadelphia.
How does Gillibrand's message play in the all-critical New Hampshire?
I thought of a really cool drinking game. Take a drink every time that guy goes, huh, must be 21 and older to play. Please drink responsibly.
Glop!
Well, I mean, at this point, just to give you an idea, we had 8 presidential candidates hanging around New Hampshire just this weekend.
Who was your favorite?
Who's my favorite? I like Mayor Pete. I like Elizabeth Warren. I like Cory Booker. I saw Cory Booker Friday morning. And let me just say something, everyone. We keep talking about Beto and charisma. And trust me, I've been following Beto for 2 years in his run in Texas.
Yes, the same Beto O'Rourke who literally ate dirt after losing to Ted Cruz and also had to apologize about his white privilege and how he sometimes helped raise the kids while his wife did most of it.
But I saw Cory Booker on Friday morning. There's a run for the charisma sort of streak because Cory was unbelievably charismatic.
Yes, the same Cory Booker who once said that he would release certain documents relating to Brett Kavanaugh breaking all the rules and get him in trouble, even though the documents have already been released and there's nothing wrong. And also the former mayor of Newark, New Jersey, the same man who ran that city to the fucking ground.
And on the other end of charisma, I mentioned Mayor Pete. You know what's interesting about Mayor Pete? I've also been hanging around him. Mayor Pete is kind of this quiet charisma, and Beto is kind of this big charisma. And there's so much variety. How is Kirsten going to do? It's going to be tough for her. But she's obviously showing her stuff because she wants to roll out her formal announcement in front of Trump Tower. She's going to Michigan on Monday night. And guess what? I think Donald Trump is going to Michigan too. I'm wondering if he's stalking her.
Well,
but anyway,
he's going to
Ohio.
Ohio. He's going to Ohio on Thursday. It's almost like we planned this segment because the soundbite we have coming up talks both about Mayor Pete and about Beto. Mayor Pete on Fox News Sunday. Take a listen.
Hey, Twinkie Fairy, did you forget that Rich Zeoli's right there? You're gonna let him talk, get his thoughts out? No? Just go straight to the clip? Well, just for that, I'm gonna skip it.
Rich, there's humility among politicians in America. Who knew?
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it. He's got to apologize for everything, including the fact that he's a white guy. Look, this party and all the people that I just heard, they're all trying to go to the left of each other. Who can out-progressive each person? And it's crazy, and it's nothing that the American people are going to identify with in a general election. Look, Kirsten Gillibrand used to have an A rating from the NRA. She wanted English to be the official language. She has to apologize for all those positions that got her elected as a congresswoman in upstate New York. Everybody now has to apologize for anything they said that isn't woke or isn't progressive enough, and they're tripping over themselves to say, "I'll do the most on climate. I'll spend the most money on climate.
Arnie,
I'll take
is
away
that
the
a
most freedom
danger?
and liberty if possible."
Is that a danger?
What a dick move this guy just did. He's giving out examples that he doesn't want to hear it, and he tries to disturb him while he's still talking.
Danger
You're not
for
going to
all
have a
these.
chance in the general election. In the general election, these people are going to be unidentifiable, Leland. There's no chance that
Rich, you made your point.
No, he didn't. You didn't give him a chance to let him finish his point, damn it!
Arnie, is this going to be a problem for Democrats who keep tacking farther and farther to the left?
Well, And it's interesting because what he's commenting about Kirsten Gillibrand is also Joe Biden's problem. Everybody loves Joe. He's Uncle Joe. He's now running, but he's been around forever. And he's going to have a lot of explaining to do about Anita Hill. He's going to have a lot of explaining to do about his embrace of the criminal justice reform bill. He's going to have a lot of explaining to do about the bankruptcy bill. A lot of these candidates are going to have to ask themselves, as they're being evaluated and compared to basically dozens of candidates, how do you explain what you did 10 years ago, 5 years ago,
well, to that point, Arnie, we had Joe Biden. Joe Biden was on the stump last night talking about how he is the most progressive of those running, then had to walk that back a little bit, but that's where the
he
tack
had to
comes.
Apologize for saying nice things about Mike Pence.
He did that. He did that as well.
Everybody
Guys, hold on.
Obviously, he's trying to shut him up. This guy moderating this whole thing, he does not know how a discussion works. She talks, he talks, she talks. You know, she said her piece. Now it's his turn. I mean, God damn it, this guy really hates Rich.
One more soundbite.
Has to apologize.
One more soundbite, then we're going to get you guys to both respond. Again, Arnie's favorite on Fox News Sunday. Take a listen.
No, forget it. For the sake of me and my audience, I'm not going to play that clip.
Oh, Arnie, that did not work well for Dan Quayle in the debate. Does he really want to go there?
Well, let me just say something. He got elected as the mayor of South Bend at age 29. When he ran 4 years later, he got reelected with 80% of the vote. South Bend has 100,000 people. Wait a minute. South Bend has 100,000 people. There isn't a city in my state that has 100,000. There isn't a city in
Arnie, you'll both understand this. I got 15 seconds left. You got the first word. Rich gets the last. Go ahead.
This guy is just another progressive that nobody's ever heard of, and he's going to have to go to the left of everybody. Look, if the Democrats have even one reasonable moderate, they should nominate that person, but they won't. They're terrified of their base, and it's great news for Donald Trump in 2020. Great news.
All right.
And of course, we should take guidance from you. Just to remind you.
Well, he did before. He should.
Okay, now you guys both got the last word. We'll leave it there.
So, how you guys doing out there? A little tipsy? No one threw up? No? All right, good. You know, this really bugged me, this clip here. This is from the Fox News channel, and I seriously think they got bit by the Trump derangement bug. I mean, first you have Judge Jeanine Pirro being benched for asking a fucking question! And then you get Rich Zeoli barely not getting a word out and being interrupted just because this guy is just not a big fan of him, even though you think politically they would think alike, but I guess not. Yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you next time, guys. And if you ever are in or near the Philadelphia area and you want to hear his show, check it out. It's WPHT 1210 AM in Philadelphia. The Rich Zeoli Show from like 3 to 6 in the afternoon, Eastern Time. Look at that, Rich. I just plugged your show for free. You're welcome. I mean, it would be nice to get a little compensation here, but hey, a little thank you would be considerate.